There's a wasp. Ah. Just wait and see if anybody bothers to join. I don't even know what I've got it set to. That might be private. No, it's public. Good-o. Morning, Derek. Morning, Iggy. Wasp. Ooh. Wasp. Ooh. Going for my lights. As long as it goes for my lights and not my head. I don't really mind. Yeah, morning, guys. Good to see you. Echo. Ooh. Now, how have I got that? Ah, hang on. Hehe. Turned that off. Let's turn that off. How's that cleared the echo? Has it gone? No. I'm not going to say things like that. Hopefully the echo has now left. You can let me know whether it has or it hasn't. Yeah, not doing anything specific this morning. Sounds really hollow. Oh my goodness, hang on. Let's try that, shall we? How do we sound now? Hopefully back into the world of humanity. Don't know whether it was another mic. I think it possibly was. I had the... There's nothing else bringing up any audio as far as I can see. Just bear with me. Oh, I know what it'll be. Good morning, Wiley. I bobbed in and watched your live stream yesterday, wasn't it? Right, hang on. Right. So, I'm not using this at all. Actually, at the moment, it's the mic on the camera that we're using. Yeah, good to have you in here, Wiley. Hope you got that print finished. I saw that you changed the filament over halfway through, which I thought was quite funny. The kind of thing that we all do. Right, so I need to try and remember. You see, this is why I should really test stuff before I start, isn't it? Although it's not that easy. I've only come on to have a little chat. I'm not come to do anything specific. Right. There we go. That might be better. That might have solved all the problems. Oh no! Oh, what a nightmare. There is always something, isn't there? I have exactly the same problem. You just think something's going right and then it manages to cock itself up. That's life, I'm afraid. Morning, Accelerate. Good to have you on, matey. Yeah, just a quickie, guys. I've just got back from taking Noob out for coffee this morning. And I've got about actually about half an hour now before I set off to the car boot. Not a lot to talk about, really. I think it was probably... Oh, no, I'm going to get this wrong, aren't I? But I think Gus... No, it wasn't Gus. It could have been... Oh, I don't know. One of you wonderful guys started talking about the other day about the Streamlabs app to control your screens. And I had forgotten that I'd actually already got it on my phone. But as you know, my phone's always pinging, like now. So I don't use it. So I thought, well, why don't I put it on my Z4? So my Z4. There we go. Set there now. So it's now got the remote control on it. Oh, and now I've completely cocked that camera angle up. There we go. So yeah, that's now got the remote control on it. So I can do things like that. Or I can do things like that. Or I can do things like that. all by the press of a button on my tablet. So why I didn't think of it before, I don't know. Whichever one of you it was that mentioned it, well done. You're far more intelligent than me. Well remembered. I'm actually going to move this mic because I've just come to the conclusion that it's far and away in the wrong place. But I won't move it now. I'll move it later. I have got to do this morning before I go, or I might set it off as I go. I need to do a PID auto tune on the CR10 since I've put that new hot end on. I haven't done a PID auto tune, so I need to do that this morning at some point. It's still printing fairly well, as you can see by the wee little bots we have here that I've been printing all right, just for a bit of fun. Accelerate not sleeping. Why are you not sleeping? Talk to me. No more typo. I changed that ages ago, Iggy, after you'd moaned. Accelerate, why are you not sleeping? Is it you just too warm? Or are you just drinking yourself into a corner? Oh, we've all been there. So yeah, so I've got a PID auto tune to do. I've got that set up now for doing my transitions. So I can do things like, look at that, and then go, look at me. So yeah, and I like the way it fades in and out as well, and it's a lot better than having to prat about with my finger up there. So yeah, whoever it was who reminded me, Busy, glad to hear you, Busy. I'm not the only one, that's brilliant. Yeah, so to do this, I had to get a stand for it. So one of my subs and a friend of mine called Ian B designed that, which is on Thingiverse. If anybody wants a link to it, I will bang it in the description or bang it up on the thing. And it's just, it works two ways round. You can have it that way, where it's laid back, or you can have it that way, which actually works better, has it more stood upright. So it's just really easy for me to now do stuff without causing too many issues. So I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, no, it's always good for people to know that you're busy, mate. You know, all those that have far too much free time. Derek. What else to talk about? Not a lot. I'll probably get back on this afternoon. Might have some stuff to show you from the car boot. Might not. This last couple of weeks, I have been having a major clear out, as you might have already noticed by now. Hey, Derek's at work. Yeah, you're working really hard, aren't you, Derek? Yeah, sat watching me. It must be hard life. WM3D prints. Hello, matey. Yeah, this week I've been getting rid of loads of old tech. Loads of stuff I've had lying about which I haven't used in a month of Sundays. So a lot's been chucked away. Other stuff I've got rid of. I mean, I know you can't see it here because it's not all here. It's all about other places. I'm just going to go and shut that door too because that wasp is going to annoy me. It's just gone out the door, so just bear with me. I know my mic is still on. And that was the sound of the door shutting. And back in the room. Yeah, so I've got rid of a whole load of tech. Whole load of stuff I didn't use. Put it on Spock, or whatever the bloody hell it's called. And on Gumtree. And got some funds together. So my internet's doing fine at the moment, Iggy, thank you. Because I'm not using it during the week. Although I'm getting some serious lag on this, but that's by the by. I'm not using it hardly at all during the week. The videos that I'm doing, like the one that I did the other day, although I'm recording them here, I am uploading them from other places. So that's saving me massive amounts of data, which does mean... yeah, I know, Derek, I know. It does mean that I have more data at weekends to do what I want to do. The only upcoming issue we have, of course, is that school breaks up in a week and then the small one's going to want to be on the internet all day, every day, and we don't want that, do we? I told her to go and get a job, but I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, so yeah, I have some funds. So I had many thoughts and things in my head about what do I spend these thumbs on? I've put myself in a situation now. Morning, Dom. Put myself in a situation now that financially I'm back about where I was, which is good. The fact I nearly bought a camera this morning. Yes, if anybody of you are on Twitter and follow me on Twitter, you'll see I walked past a second-hand shop today and there was a rather nice Sony camcorder in the window. And for a millisecond, I was twitching to go in and get it. But, yeah. Yeah, the Ender 3 videos are helping. Definitely, Derek. They're pushing things forward. Got source of some more gear, possibly. I mean, that's now becoming the biggest issue, is A, time to actually record the videos, and B, is actually getting out to the places where I upload them and sitting there. Because what I have to do is, I record them onto my computer, and then I upload them to my phone, and then I upload them to YouTube from my phone when I'm out in coffee shops, because I don't like carrying laptops about with me. It's not my thing. So I've just sort of left it as it was. But anyway, yeah, going back to losing my train of thought now. I have decided to invest in the channel. So it's not things for me. It's not new toys. It's not another printer. It's investing in the channel and just hopefully making me stand out a little bit more than other people. So what I've done is I have, again, if you follow me on Twitter, you will see I reached out the other day to Joe and Joel about the guy that does their video intros and such like that, and they put me in touch with a guy in Dubai, and he now has me as a client. So as things are at the moment, I have given him a brief. Well, I haven't given him a brief because I had no idea what I wanted. But he is going to come up with ideas for logos, 3D logos, which he will then animate and give me a new front end to my videos and a new back end to my videos, and also some kind of logo that might go on mugs, t-shirts, the side of people's car. It's only focusing every now and again because it's focusing between that and this. If I move the mic out the way, it will stop. So yeah, it's just something just to polish the channel a little. Don't know why the volume needs to be a bit louder. Oh, way up. That might do it. In fact, that's probably deafened you all now, hasn't it? So that's where a big chunk of my savings has gone. But it's something I needed to do. There are a few ways of getting free intros for your YouTube channel out there, but the problem is that there are only so many you can have for free, which means things get duplicated, which means you end up seeing basically your own front end on somebody else's channel, or your own back end on somebody else. Not your own back end, you know, your own outro. And the music, there's only so much music you can use and that kind of thing. So I thought I would invest. Behave yourself. I thought I would invest in just kind of making myself an individual, and maybe stand out a little bit better. And it looks a little bit more, I hate to say the word professional because I've never really been professional, have I? It's not my way, but just a little bit cleaner, a little bit crisper. So yeah, this guy's a graphic designer by trade. He's going to design me several different logos. Like I say, he's done works with his lordship and with Joel Telling, and lots of others by the sounds of things. And he is going to come up with some ideas for me, and we're going to sort of move forward from there. and hopefully just branding me is possibly, that's something else you've got to stop laughing about. I don't mean branding like that. You see it focused again then. But just, just make me a little bit more individual, maybe just stand out a little bit more from the crowd. Yeah, I'm up to 1,700 subscribers, which is fantastic. I'm going to do another big push with this section of videos I'm doing. I am doing the next one this weekend that will be out at some point. I will be flashing firmware. It's got to be done because the next step after that is getting into bed leveling and all that malarkey. So the firmware is going to be flashed this weekend. I don't know whether you guys think I should have a full video on every step of flashing the firmware, showing you opening the lid, plugging the USB ASP in, showing the laptop what I'm doing on it. I think there are lots of videos out there that already do that, but I might do a kind of overview. Iggy, behave yourself. More of a kind of overview of how to do it and how quick it is. I mean, flashing bootloaders takes seconds. There's no big mystery to it. But I'm not quite sure yet whether I need to get multiple camera angles and do all sorts of malarkey with that and then spend a lot of time editing it together. I might go down that route. Spend a lot of time editing it together and then banging it out there. I mean, you'd be surprised how much editing went into that last video, believe it or not, because it's a case of you do it all, you bang it all together, and then you have to start slicing bits out where you repeat yourself and you get things wrong and you cock stuff up. But yeah, that will be done over this weekend at some point, and you just let me know through the usual channels if you would think that the community needs something that's incredibly step by step for the Ender 3 or more of an overview. And I will do whatever. I mean, the availability now of the original Ender 3 firmware means I can do it as many times as I want and just flash straight back to bog standard, which is fantastic, and it takes no time at all. And it is once you get your head around how to do it, it is really quick and really simple. And your configuration H files, it's just so straightforward to uncomment stuff and comment stuff, and just, it's not rocket science. But you let me know what you want. No, Willie, you're absolutely right, mate. That's the ball ache. I try really hard to not make mistakes when I'm actually recording, because then you don't need to edit as much. What I did with the last video, the one for whatever it was for, what was I doing? I can't remember. But whatever it was for, the last one I did, I did lots of very short clips, and I'm talking 30 or 40 second clips, and then stitched them all together, because that way I find if I ramble on too long trying to do too much of a big take in one go, I either lose my train of thought, I mess my words up, or something goes wrong, and then you've got a lot to cut. So I try and do very short segments, and if they go right, fantastic. If you get one that you cock up, you just do it again and do it again until you get it right. So you might have 4 of the same thing, but you know the last one is the one that you use. And that way, I mean, even to the stage of which, a little tip, I don't do it very often, but you've seen on the movies they do clapperboards, right? So they know which cut of which scene it is. Have a few bits of paper that you can, so when you're recording, you hit record, you hold the bit of paper up, you put it down, you do your bit to camera, and then when you're looking at them all on the screen of your computer, the thumbnail will have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 or whatever, because you've held up that thing, and then you know 5, right, that's the one I need. and so on. So that's just a few sticky labels. That's all it needs to be. Yeah, you just need to get your camera sorted out, Don, because at the moment it always looks like you're in soft focus. You look like a 70s porn film. Like you've got Vaseline on your lens. I mean, your content's great, but, you know, need to get that camera sorted out somehow. I don't know. Maybe take the plastic bag off it. I'm kidding. Honestly, I'm kidding. Right, so, yeah, I've got to go and do my auto-tune now. And get some bits and pieces sorted. Anybody want to ask me anything while I'm on before I disappear? Just let me quickly check back through the chat. Right, no, that's about it then. Alright guys, well hopefully I'll see you later on today. Once I have got myself sorted out and we've been to the car boot and I've got my auto-tune done and everything else. Oh, and somebody's just paid for something. Oh, that was good. Fantastic. That's something else I've sold that somebody's actually paid for. Been chasing them for 3 days. But yeah, I mean, this room has still got exactly the same amount of gear in it. It's all the stuff that was boxed away. So yeah, enjoy this lovely sunny Saturday. It's amazing that we still got sunshine. They keep threatening rain, but it's not happened yet. And I will see you all later on today. Bloody blah, bloody blee. Yeah, right. All right, guys. Time to do a PID auto-tune. We'll catch you later. Oh, if anybody wants to know how to do those, let me know. And I might just do one live so you can see how to do them. All right, guys. Take care. We'll catch you later. And I'm going to press this button here now that says end the stream. I wonder if it'll work. See you later.